Hello and welcome to today's episode of a weekly deathmatch. That took me off guard. I pressed OK and it started recording. I thought it was going to give me another prompt or something, but nope, we're good. So it's Supremacy in Destiny 2 again. If this video looks different to you, hopefully better, then it's because I've been experimenting with some Shadowplay recording settings, and this should be at roughly not double, but like 2/3. That's maths. Maths is hard. Okay, so it was because it's Shadowplay. It like had some sort of megabit thing going on, and it was 30, and now it's 50. So I'm also I got totally discombobulated there, but I'm also recording this onto my hard drive instead of my SSD. And I am also rendering it onto my hard drive instead of my SSD and uploading it from my hard drive. So this is all just me testing out to see if my hard drive is a viable place to record videos to, basically. Man, everything I'm saying is super disjointed, but like I said, I got caught off guard. I should probably just stop recording and start again, but well, can't be asked to start over now. But yeah, I didn't know whether to record Overwatch or Destiny 2 today, but I'm in a bit of a Destiny 2 mood. I haven't really played much Overwatch over the last month or so, which is weird for me because I've played it for about a year now, and then up until recently there wasn't really a time when I wasn't playing Overwatch just as a mainstay kind of game. But now that I've got my hard drive, over the last month I've just kind of been playing other stuff. So cat. So my cat's going to be interrupting me all through this video because she gets fed in about 10 minutes and she likes to try and whinge about it, because she's a little whinger cat. So I'm sure you'll hear her in the background. But yeah, God's sake, what was I going to say in this video? So all the recording stuff aside, hopefully it's working okay, because normally when I record stuff with Shadowplay there's like a skip. Every 5 minutes or so there's like a little, or maybe more often than that, but there's a little skip where the audio desyncs from the video and like there's a frame rate lag kind of thing. And this isn't the best type of video to test it on because this is a weekly deathmatch, so the audio is recorded, or the mic is recorded separately. But if there's any frame skipping in the video, then I'm hoping that's gone away, is basically what I'm trying to say, because I'm recording it onto my hard drive. I assume the frame skipping thing is it's writing to a solid state drive with 30 gigabytes of space left in it instead. So hopefully writing to a hard drive with 500 gigabytes of space left in it will be better. But then I do have to take into account that a solid state drive is faster than a hard drive, so this might actually just make it worse. Plus I've upped the quality, which could make it worse as well. But if you're watching this, then it was fine. So or if you're watching this, it was okay, and I liked this match too much to go and record a different one, because this is a pretty good match in my opinion. I make some pretty stupid mistakes, like I always do, but that's because it's Destiny 2, and I haven't played Destiny 2 PvP for a year. I haven't got the Overwatch experience I have in Destiny 2. And even then, as you've probably seen in my Overwatch videos, I'm not the best. See? That rocket. What was that rocket? I still don't know if Husgao is a good rocket launcher, it's just the one I use. It's massive and fat, so I like to think that means it's a big one. I do have Wardcliff Coil, but I'm using Graviton Lance as my exotic, and Wardcliff Coil is not something I've used in a while, so I don't know if it's any good anymore. But I think at the beginning of this video I was using Graviton Lance, and then I just decided to use Scavelock instead, because I don't know what it is, but sometimes in PvP I'm better with Graviton Lance, and then sometimes I'm better just using Scavelock, which is the auto rifle I'm using right now. Good thing about them being kinetic and energy weapons though is that I can just swap between the two of them. And I keep almost calling energy weapons power weapons, and it's really annoying. But it's nice having Destiny 2. I mean, I've been going on about this hard drive for the month that I've had it now, on and on, because I'm still really bloody hyped and pleased that it exists. Also, I totally lose this guy. I have no idea where he went, probably off to the left, but I never found him again. But yeah, literally my hard drive has changed the way I play games, so that's why I'm always going on about it. But I feel like the weekly deathmatch has just become a chronicle of what life was like before having a hard drive, during getting a hard drive, and after having a hard drive. Like after becoming used to it. And this is kind of the weekly hard drive update, I guess. is that I'm still loving it, and because I have it installed, I'm not playing Overwatch as much because I've played it for a year. And as good as a game is, when you've played it for a year, it starts to get a bit stale. And also, I like to play it with Reese. You've probably noticed that most of my, if you watch my archive channel, where I upload all my 30-second clips, most of my Overwatch clips are when I'm playing with him, and I think that's just because I enjoy it more when I'm playing with him. So he's not playing it much either at the minute, so ergo, me not playing it much either. But I probably should, because it's the 2nd anniversary event on right now, and I don't want to buy skins or anything. I don't think I will. But I really like the skins that are there, so I should probably do it. But then, saying I should probably play a game isn't me saying I want to play a game, and I don't want to turn a game into a chore. Speaking of turning games into chores, I'm currently trying to get every platinum trophy in the Ratchet & Clank series in PS3, because I don't have PS4. And I've just finished the first one, Ratchet & Clank, the 2002 original, of course, the HD version. I haven't actually finished it. I've got 2 trophies to go, and one is to buy all the gold weapons, and the other is to accumulate 1 million bolts total. And if you've played later Ratchet & Clank games, that doesn't sound like much of a problem, but it is, because you don't get as many bolts in the first game. The Rhino, which is the super OP endgame weapon, costs 150,000 bolts in that game, and it took me all of 2 playthroughs to get it without buying any of the gold weapons. So I'm pretty much penniless, and I've just completed my 2nd playthrough minus the direct fight, because why would I bother? That's just leading into a 3rd playthrough. But I've got all the gold bolts, all the skill points, so all I need to do is that, but it's a massive grind. It's either a massive grind or it's just a 3rd playthrough. So basically I'm just going to leave it for a while. God, my neighbour just yelled really loudly, that was super distracting. I'm just going to leave it for a while, play some of the other ones and then get back to it, and then just do a 3rd playthrough of it. And I have to say, Ratchet & Clank 1 is my least favourite Ratchet & Clank game, because like there's no strafing or anything like that. It's not super polished as a game as it feels, but going through it and getting all the gold bolts and skill points and playing through it twice and all that kind of stuff has really given me a new appreciation for it, so that's cool. Because I went and started playing Ratchet & Clank 3, I was like, man, I didn't realise, actually I played Ratchet & Clank 2 for a bit, even though I've already perfected that one. I was like, man, I didn't realise how different the games were from each other until now. But that was a nice super what just happened there, and I was totally discombobulated, so I started just shooting the wall because I couldn't figure out what was going on. But yeah, that was a pretty good game of Supremacy, and I couldn't resist a little teabag there. I hate it when people teabag me, so I probably shouldn't be such a hypocrite. But I like all the emblems I got at the end of that one as well, so I thought I'd keep that match. Hopefully this video has turned out okay. And if it has, then good. I'll join you in the next one.